One thing that is probably going to open our eyes a little bit is the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, federal agency, EPA, and air quality standards, and our smoke, and our air quality. We have a little bit of a challenge going on right now in the Flint Hills with that. And so far, we've been very fortunate that, and this is the only time that I've known of an agency to do this like an EPA. But when it came time 7 years ago to start this conversation about air quality and about smoke, they invited us, the ranching community, to their table. And that is very, very important. Instead of just coming down with a regulation and a hammer and dropping it on you and hitting you with the hammer, and these are the fines, if you do this, this is the kind of fine you're going to have to pay. They said, nope, wait a minute, let's sit down and talk about it. And we did, and we came up with a voluntary program called a smoke model plan. And with the smoke model, there's a website you can go to, ksfire.org. And you go on there during the months of March and April. It used to just be April, but now it's March and April. And you go on there every day, and on the days that you want to burn, you click on your county, and if it's a red county, if it's red that day and the next day, because they do today and tomorrow, and you click on how many acres you're going to burn and what your fuel loads are, and it'll come up and it'll show you where your smoke, if you burn, it'll show you where your smoke's going to go and at what time it's going to arrive in certain places, whether it goes to Lincoln, Nebraska, whether it goes to Kansas City, whether it goes to Emporia, Kansas, whether it goes to Chicago, Illinois, or Charlotte, South Carolina. The smoke goes up, goes for a while, and then pretty quick it comes back down. And it triggers air quality problems for people with asthma and stuff like that. So anyway, you click on there, and if it's red, if you can avoid it, they ask you not to burn that day, but it's voluntary. If you just absolutely have to, you can. But if you can avoid it, we try to avoid it. And that's been going on for 7 years now, I believe. It has to be at least 7. And it's still voluntary. And Kansas is still burning. And we burnt 2.5 million acres last year, or this year. So that's been a real positive for us, that a federal agency asked us to come to their table.